What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video I'm going to be wiring the E-fans. I did buy an extra relay switch because I wanted to add an extra one for each fan. So that's what I'm gonna do today. So that being said, we're gonna start with the video. Let's hit 1,000 subscribers, get my watch hours up. All right, guys, one more thing before I forget. There will be a link in the description. There's a video that shows you how to install the E-fans. There's different ways of doing it, so you guys check out the video. There'll be a link in the description, and I'm out. All right, guys, so I'm gonna start the wiring. I'm gonna install them down here. So I did order two relays. So they're gonna be set right here. So it's gonna be one for each fan. All right, so before I start doing the wiring, I'm gonna take this air conditioning line out of here. I don't need it for now. That easy. Put that aside, save it. Before I set up the relays, I have to find the ignition switch so I can run the wire all the way across to the relay, which is going to be this one. So I'm going to cut it right here, and then instead of putting red wire, I'm going to put the white wire because that's the color that the diagram shows. I just want to keep it the same color. So I'm going to cut this off, split it here, and then run it back that way. I'm gonna show you what I did. That's the way I got it clipped down. And then I'm gonna tape that up to cover it up. Looked like it sounded real good. It ain't going nowhere. So now I'm gonna run this wire all the way across to the relays when I get those set up. Alright, guys, now that I got the white wire set up, now for my temperature sensor, it's going to be a black wire. So I'm going to plug it here. I think I'm going to run it through here. Just want to run it here, zip tie right here. Just like that, zip tie right there. Just measure. So yeah, I changed my mind. I'm just gonna, like I said, run it through here. It's a lot closer than running it through the engine where it's gonna be hot. So I'll just run it through here, and it's gonna be down with the relays. All right, guys, so I'm gonna remove the battery out of the way so I can line up my relays right here, and then we can start wiring everything up. All right, guys, before I even put this in there, or screwed the relay to the radiator core support. You see this positive wire right here? I'm gonna cut this off, and then this don't belong here. It's not supposed to be grounded out. So I'm gonna cut this off and then put this together, and then just take this out of the way. So like I said, guys, I'm gonna cut this off because this black wire is gonna go to the temperature sensor. So we don't need this. It doesn't need to be grounded. Alright guys, so I changed my mind on this. I cut that off again. So this is the other relay. I'm gonna cut this off and take this extra off because the wire that's coming from the temperature sensor is gonna make it all the way over here. So I can just connect all three. Put the connect the temperature sensor to both relays. So I'm just gonna cut this off. So these two black ones here to the relays is going to go straight to the temperature sensor. So I'm going to leave these like this. I'm going to start lining them up right there. Put the self-tapping screws. Alright guys, so now we're going to get this wire that goes to the temperature sensor, run it all the way to the top like that, and then I'm going to hook it up to this relay. So the two black wires from the relays is going to hook up to this one wire to the temperature sensor. Alright guys, hopefully you guys can see. So I got my two black wires right here, both relays. The other one's coming from the temperature sensor. So I'll be using this clip right here. It connects three wires. And I don't know, I believe I said that these are 14 gauge. So Alright guys, so now we're going to connect our white wire that comes from the ignition. So I'm going to get this white wire, hook it up to both of these wires. These white ones right here. These are all going to be together. Pull on it, make sure it doesn't come out. Looks good. Move that over and then lock it in. Just like that, guys. Alright, so we're good with the white one. Now we're not gonna do the reds because we need the battery. got 2 red ones that are gonna go to the battery, so it's gonna be like right here. So I'm gonna leave these to the side, and all we got left is 2 blue ones, and these blue ones go to each fan. And as you guys can see, you got a blue and a black. So this blue one's gonna hooked up to the blue wire to the relay, and then the black one is ground. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this off. I don't need that on both sides, on both fans. Cut those off, and then I'm gonna connect the blue wires to the relay, and then these 2 black ones, probably connect them together, and then get them grounded. All right, guys, got the blues. Now I gotta get some. Now I gotta ground the blacks. And we should be good to go. So the next step. All right, guys. So for the ground, I'm gonna use the spare wire that I cut off the relay, and I'm gonna use this one for the farthest radiator fan, and then I'll get the other one, hook it up right on the radiator core support. All right, so I got the ground wires running all the way over here. They're going to be next to the relay. I grounded each fan individually. That's just the way I wanted to do it. I got the ignition wire running all the way to the relay, and then I just got to hide all those wires, and I'm using this right here, wire wrap. Hope you guys can see that. And that's gonna make everything look nice. So guys, keep watching. All right, guys, so before I start rearranging all the wires, so I'm gonna test this out first. So I'm gonna get my ground wire hooked up over here for the fans. I'm gonna get my wire hooked, or my battery set up with the red wires, and then I'm gonna turn the truck on and let it run, and put some antifreeze. Let it run and see when it reaches like 180, the fan should kick in. So let me get this wires hooked up to the battery, get the ground hooked up as well, and start testing this out. right, I think we're all set. Let's turn the truck on, fill this up with antifreeze. We just gotta wait for the temperature to go up. Fans kicked in. Alright guys, this is it for this video. Thanks for watching. All the parts that I use will be linked in the description if you guys want to check them out. The fans did work. They turned on by themselves with the temperature sensor. The only thing that I gotta do is upgrade the alternator. I believe this was a 60 amp. I believe a 100 amp would work, but if you guys know about this type of setup, let me know in the comments what size alternator should I get that can handle the E-fans. But other than that, thanks for watching. Let's hit 1,000 subscribers, and I see you guys in the next one.